everyone, and welcome back to War in the Pacific, Admiral's Edition. It is August 11th, 1943, and it'll be an interesting turn, I think. I don't know that I'm expecting anything specific, um, but this is what I was, stuff like this, where I knew he was gonna put a sub here, and I don't know if he's going to send bombardment ship vessels up to us or what, but we gotta be very careful here. All right. I like that we have plenty of firepower, but I'm trying to. I'd love to sink this ship, this sub. Ooh, direct hit, fires below deck. Okay. Surely this is it may take a while simply because these destroyers are pretty well outfitted for anti-sub warfare. So who knows if we'll rotate and have another destroyer. We have had that recently where we've had multiple destroyers shooting at a sub. Okay, 11 hits. I have not heard ooh, nice. I have not heard a sinking sub yet, so it may get away, but hopefully it gets away and it stops bothering me there. One less patrol boat there, but he was probably using, I don't know for sure. It seems like he's using some of these boats for moving supplies around. Come on. I did look up the, yeah, see that? 2 duds. Watch this. Oh. I did look up the dud rate, and I think it's supposed to be through October, not June. I think so. We have a couple more months of of um, of high dud rates. It's supposed to get down to 10%. I think it's October 43. I looked it up, but it was a while ago, and I can't remember what it was now. Oh yeah, that's right. We're bombing Pegu and we're gonna assault it because I want to destroy whatever he has there. Now he may slip out anyway. So if I'd have thought about it, I mean, if I'd have known, I should say, if I'd have known that he has stuff there, I would have. Look at that flag. So he's having trouble. He can't bombard us. He can't bomb us. The flak is deadly, so we may be in fine condition. Also, I will have anti-aircraft slipping into Sion this turn. I don't even know if he's bombing Sion this turn. Here we go. So we should have what? Oh, never mind. Okay. They'll slip in at the end of the turn. Okay. So during the land phase. Oh man, I can't believe I didn't think about that. And we're still trying to destroy these true remnants here that are roaming in the jungle there. Okay, guys, we're supposed to bomb Pegu. Did you forget? All right. So we are coming in. It's just afternoon strike. Pa- Part of it is, oh yeah. There's a reason I'm doing this is to make sure he doesn't. Basically, I'm doing the same thing he's doing, just on his troops as he's doing to mine. What? I did not bomb as much as I wanted to. I had a lot more supposed to go in on Pegu. Now we should have enough AV anyway, but I just hate to lose. Sorry, that was surface action. I was just kind of moving forward. We sank a couple of ships there at the end of the naval action. So he's bombarding us. He may have slipped out because we didn't bomb successfully. I'm very frustrated. Probably a weather issue. These are just the standard bombardments. Okay, so as we take Garong, because it's a small island, we just assault it and take it, and I'm happy for that. Um, he must be pulling guys off of this base, cause or maybe I'm just reading this wrong. Yeah, that's a bummer, man. I was wanting to destroy something. Well, we capture it without waiting an extra turn, right? We destroy his army. That's not bad, actually. The Burma area army. It had support and trucks. Wow, that's a lot of trucks. So that'll still give us points. I just wanted to knock out some divisions, but that's okay. Or that's our consolation prize. Now I need to get out of, I need to figure out some maneuver warfare and make some things happen because we're still at deadlock here at Burma. The best we have now, well, maybe not. I'll talk about that, I think, at the end of tomorrow. And I think I'm gonna, because there really wasn't anything going on here, anything exciting, I'll probably just skip on to August 12. Even the ships we sank, just some merchant marine. So um, that's what I think. If you see me interject, you'll know why. So it looks like we did shoot down 3 Sallies over, I'm gonna guess, over um, Port Blair, but it could also included some of the Changsha bombings. And then you see some other issues. We did shoot down a Mavis over Manikwari. You can see what we lost here, just the usual ops losses. We lost a couple pilots, one wounded, one killed. Unfortunate. And then we sank a few ships here. So hopefully a sub, or at least forced it to go home. And now I need to focus on making sure these guys hug the coast, because if we do coastal, then we will minimize our chance of getting we'll go right past his sub that we saw out here somewhere, and that's going to be ideal. We have 2 cruiser groups here, which he should be very careful about trying to come in. I'll probably combine them, but I'm going to look into that, but not right now. And then we also have air cover if he tries to bomb us. We've got fighters, and then we'll have bombers for offensive operations as well. But I'm going to leave it at that and see you on the 12th. Okay, it's August 12, 1943. We'll see how this one goes. Actually, I'm going to be honest with you. I've seen this before, but I watched it while I was on vacation, processed the turn so I could get back to my opponent. Okay, we got a hit here on this cargo ship here in the Baton Gap here. And like I was saying, so I don't hear it sinking. There it goes. So I already watched this. Okay, here he's bombarding me, sorry, at Port Blair. Let's knock this out. We take no damage. Now, I did watch this and run the turn a few days ago while I was on vacation, but I didn't record because I was on vacation. But I'm recording now, so I've seen this before, although it's been a few days, so I already forgot some of the things that happened. But we invaded at Babo. I'm going to try to get that oil, not because it's going to be worth anything to me, and it's probably not worth anything to him, but because we've depleted it with our bombers. But it's just another base. Oops, sorry about that. We're just whipping through all the search and recon, but let's get through that. All right, Chiang Mai is our target today for our airfield bombing. I have been focusing some bombing on Port Blair since we were looking at that for a second, because I want to. Damage his troops at Port Blair to make our conquest of that island a little bit easier. All right, we destroyed at least one Sally here at Changsha. Now I've noticed when he's bombing Xi'an are the same. We have the same anti-aircraft unit here, but it's just not doing the same effect on the air units. And he's not flying real high, so I'm not quite sure what the difference is there. And this is us, as usual, trying to knock out that unit that ran away from Manokwari. This is not a very good bombing raid on... Man, this is terrible. And we are not getting good hits on his Naval Guard unit. Alright, this is a pretty good wave here. Let's see if we can get some good hits. Better. Alright, Makassar is our target here. I think we're doing some city hits. Yeah, resource hits too. I want to make Monado basically useless for him. Sorry, Makassar. Monado is here. The exact opposite end of Celebes. Some more resource hits there. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of reports from some of these unconfirmed reports that we can uh, basically ignore. Yeah, this is our bombing at Port Blair, and it's not bad. Doing some damage to his ground troops. I mean, it looks like as much damage as the bombers over Dutch New Guinea. All right, let's get through this. I'm probably because I'm probably gonna just push on. Maybe you know what? I'll show it because there's nothing epic or amazing to discuss. I'll show you the losses, I believe, and then we'll close out the video with that, and then we'll leave a summarized update of the condition of the war situation. All right, see, we've diminished his regimental strength. Ours is we still are not in any condition to be able to assault him, but that's okay for now. We'll get through this. We got some upgrades here, and yeah, we'll probably just leave that. Uh, well, like I say, I guess I'll cover losses and then we'll um, leave a summarization. That's the word for the August 14 after August 14 recording. So there's a good side and a bad side to advancing into his defensive positions. So the good news about pushing into his defensive perimeter is that we can see some of his bases. We can neutralize truck. We can look at what's going on here at Babel, things like that. The downside is he's going to be closer to us with his carriers, his air units, his surface vessels, everything. We're closer to him, and he's closer to us, and he can put more hurting on us. Anyway, that said, let's look at the losses. We lost 2, he lost 4 air units, and you can see a couple Sallies and so on. We lost transport, of course, C-87, and then a Hurricane doing some sweep maybe or long range escort, not sure. And then one pilot lost, unfortunate. And then we'll look at ship sunk, and all right. So that observed, we will that was a few days ago. We will move on, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.